Now you have to imagine that it's just before the game begins, you just heard "O Canada." It's always best when you introduce someone who loves hockey after a good "O Canada." We're not going to do "O Canada" again, but "O Canada's over. You can sit down now. As a kid, he dreamed of playing in the NHL. As a teenager, he often goes to bed dreaming of flying the land. He currently plays D for the Victoria Grizzlies and wears number 8. Some of you know him as Robs. Some of you know him as Stink. I can't read that. Others know him as Beefcakes. When he's not playing hockey, he likes playing golf, Wii tennis, apparently real tennis too, and relaxing with friends and family. He has fond memories of his time at Spencer Middle School, but it was his first day at Belmont that he remembers the best. The excitement of this big school and all the possibilities. His passion for Belmont was evident as we spoke, and his memories many. Being part of the hockey program was a huge highlight. Although he loves sports, hockey in particular, and I can assure you that the next speaker is a very well-rounded person, and I think he's heard one too many times the term dumb jock. And I think it's important that we all know, and that everyone here knows, he has respect for others and their diverse interests. He himself spent many years working with horses, training an 100-jumper, and has many other interests. In speaking with him, it became very obvious to me that he is here today to represent all of you. He feels privileged to be here as your choice to speak for the graduating class of 2009. Belmont grads, your valedictorian, Mr. Sean Robertson.
Thank you. I'm off to a good start. I didn't faint on the way up here, so hopefully I'm okay. Well, the day we've all been waiting for has finally arrived. Too bad, there's still 2 more weeks left of school, where everyone sits in their desks, looking outside the classroom window, only wondering how much longer until they can go to the beach. First of all, I'd like to thank all my fellow grads that chose me to have the honor of speaking in front of you on behalf of our graduating class of 2009. I'm glad you guys had faith in me to stand up here and hopefully receive a small clap or a laugh after everything I say. So yeah, thanks guys. As I look around the auditorium today, I see many proud and happy faces, which really makes me feel that sense of accomplishment that you all help us achieve. Without all of you giving us your loving support throughout our 13-year roller coaster journey, we would not be up here having the satisfaction of sharing one of the most important times of our young lives with the people who never stopped believing that we could actually do this. So once again, on behalf of all the extremely outstanding people dressed in blue robes, square hats, with tassels, we thank you teachers, friends and family, for everything you have sacrificed to give us every opportunity for success as we move on to the next chapter in our own story. We will never forget what you have done. On a side note, I'd like to quickly bring your attention to a man who's actually not on stage, but will be with your help, I hope. He has always been there for many of us, and has made this transition out of high school a much smoother process. If it had not been for his dedication and his desire to each student, I guarantee most of us would not have made it this far alone. He deserves every ounce of recognition he gets, and I feel very privileged to have had the pleasure of this person working with me over the years I've attended Belmont. He's going to kill me for this, but if you could all help me out and join me in a round of applause of applauding Mr. Robertson. Gunshot. Miss Robertson, you want to come down here with me? Come on, Andy! I honestly can't say enough about him. He might be possibly the hardest working guy at our school, hands down. And he has worked with kids with a last name ranging from Q to Z before I was even born. Which begs me to ask, how in the heck did you put up with idiots like me for so long? You did, however, in the 3 years I've been here, teach me one valuable thing that I will never forget. No, it wasn't a studying or test-taking skill that would have helped me get straight A's, although that would have been much appreciated if it was. Instead, you gave me a gift. The ability of perhaps being the first ever musician to make a #1 hit by playing the melodies of a well-known profession of the nose flute. Although this is all I ever got from your lessons, as well as the occasional runny nose. I still have high hopes that you and I will inspire others out there to do something unordinary and not care what anyone else thinks. Just in case you're wondering, my parents are considerate of disowning me because of this. In all seriousness, Mr. Robertson, my hat's off to you and your great career. I hope you have a most wonderful retirement because you deserve it. We all will miss you.